To really build a successful career in modern hospitality, you have to get a handle on the technology that runs it. So today, we're going to dive deep into the evolution of the hotel reservation system, which is really the engine at the core of any hotel operation. We'll explore how we got from old-school pen and paper to the predictive, powerful artificial intelligence that's changing the game.
And a very special welcome to all of you from Europe Hotel School. It's great to have you here. What we've put together for you today is all about practical, real-world knowledge, stuff that lines up perfectly with what you're learning. The goal here is to help you grow into the future leaders of what is, let's be honest, an incredibly dynamic industry.
All right, so here's a quick look at our journey today. We're going to start way back in the era of manual entry. Then we'll jump into the first computer systems and, well, the new problems they created. After that, we'll see how connecting to the cloud changed everything, which sets the stage for the AI-powered transformation happening right now. And we'll wrap up with the most important part, what this all means for you and your career.
All right, let's kick things off by rewinding the clock a bit. Before computers, the world of hotel reservations looked completely different. I mean, it was a place built on that personal touch, which was great, but it was also running on a system that was honestly incredibly fragile.
This timeline here really gives you a sense of the incredible pace of change, doesn't it? We went from handwritten ledgers and being glued to the phone to the first, let's call them clunky computers back in the 70s and 80s. And then, boom, the 2000s hit. The internet and online travel agencies, or OTAs, just completely changed the game. And all of that paved the way for the AI revolution that we're right in the middle of today.
I want you to just picture this for a second. A huge, leather-bound ledger book sitting right on the front desk. Every single booking, handwritten. Every cancellation, carefully crossed out with a pen. Now, it was personal, for sure, but it was also a total recipe for disaster. It was slow, it was inefficient, and it often led to that one thing that gives every hotelier nightmares, the dreaded double booking. So to get away from all that manual mayhem, the industry took its first big digital leap. But you know how it is with new technology, right? Sometimes when you solve one problem, you end up creating a completely new one. Okay, so these first computerized reservation systems, what we now call a property management system or PMS, they were an absolute game changer. All of a sudden, you could record bookings electronically, you could manage room availability at a glance, you could even generate basic reports. I mean, compared to pen and paper, the jump in efficiency was just massive.
But there was a huge flaw in the design. All that precious data, it was siloed. It was basically trapped on a local server, probably humming away in a closet in the back office. This meant the front desk couldn't easily share info with the sales team, and forget about sharing it with the outside world. So yeah, it was an improvement, but the system still depended on people having to manually move information from one place to another.
And then, the internet arrived. And just like that, everything changed. Suddenly, hotels weren't just taking calls from people down the street. They were selling rooms to a global audience. And with that came an absolute explosion of complexity. I mean, just try to imagine managing your hotel's inventory, not just on your own website, but across dozens of online travel agencies and global distribution systems, all at the same time. It was a complete nightmare. The risk of overbooking or just having the wrong rate showing up on the wrong site was massive. What hotels needed, and needed desperately, was a single source of truth that was updated in real time.
And this comparison here really illustrates the difference perfectly. On one side, you've got the old on-premise systems with their siloed data and the need for constant manual updates. But on the other, you have cloud-based platforms offering real-time sync that's accessible from anywhere. And this wasn't just about solving the distribution problem. This change laid the essential groundwork for what was coming next, AI.
So that foundation of real-time, cloud-based data, that's exactly what makes this current era possible. Because today, AI is completely transforming reservation systems. They're no longer just simple management tools. They're becoming powerful, predictive, strategic assets for the business. So let's look at some real-world examples of how leading platforms are using AI right now. Take Muse, for instance. It can actually forecast your occupancy and automate room allocation. Think about that. It frees up your front desk team to focus on high-value guest interactions instead of admin. Then you've got platforms like Cloudbeds and SiteMinder using smart automation to sync rates and availability across every channel in real time, and even helping you figure out the most profitable places to sell your rooms.
Now, this concept, real-time inventory synchronization, is so important. Let's be clear about what it means.
The second a room is booked on one channel, it becomes instantly unavailable everywhere else. No delay, no manual updates. And in today's hyper-competitive market, this isn't just a nice feature to have, it's an absolute necessity for survival.
And all of this leads to this fundamental shift in thinking. You see, AI-powered platforms, they don't just store data anymore, they analyze it constantly. They're built to identify trends, predict demand, and help you see around the corner to what's likely to happen next. So your reservation system, it's no longer just a database for admin tasks. It's become a core strategic tool for making smart business decisions.
Okay, so let's bring this all back to you. What does this all mean for your future? How does this massive technological shift actually impact the career you're building in hospitality? Well, the simple answer is this. Your role is evolving. It's shifting away from data entry and moving directly towards strategy.
Because the skill set that's in demand today is just fundamentally different. It's not about mind-numbing manual data entry anymore. No, it's about being able to interpret the insights you get from AI-powered dashboards. It's about understanding how all these different systems integrate and talk to each other. And maybe most importantly, it's about collaborating with your revenue and marketing teams to make smarter, data-driven decisions together.
And this is exactly why your curriculum at Europe Hotel School treats technology literacy as a core professional competency. It's not some optional extra. It's right up there with guest service and financial management in terms of importance. Believe me, mastering these systems is going to be absolutely key to your success in this industry.
So, there you have it. We've journeyed all the way from handwritten ledgers to intelligent, strategic platforms. The technology has evolved at an absolutely incredible pace. But the big question now, it isn't really about the technology anymore. It's about you. As you move forward and build your career, I want you to think about this. The system has evolved. How will you?